What is up, Patriots? So, let's have a little chat about indoctrination in college. So, I face things on a daily basis that play into indoctrination in college. So, for those of you who don't know, I am, I guess maybe a senior now in college. I haven't done all of my schooling at the school I'm currently at, so it's hard for me to keep track. I believe that I am a senior, almost done with my bachelor's degree. So the reason why I wanted to come on here is because I noticed something very obvious, which I do regularly, but this one was so much more obvious. And I'm going to explain this scenario to you. I don't know how many followers I have that are parents of children who are in college or who went to college or, had kids that before they left the house to go to college, they were very conservative kids, kind of grew up, very conservative and with conservative values, and then came home over spring break their freshman year or what have you. And they just seemed like a completely different person. If that's you, I'm going to explain to you why. So, as those of you who listen to me regularly know, I am taking an American government class. I know for sure that my government teacher is liberal, just based on my own. I just know. Just trust me. I know he is. So he gave us an assignment today that we have to do, and our text did not talk much about it, but the video that he had us watch did talk a lot about what we're supposed to write a discussion post over. So what we're supposed to write a discussion post over is, should we abolish the Electoral College? The video that he showed us spoon-fed to us why we should abolish the Electoral College. And that's the only side of the story that we got. It just said the Electoral College needs to be abolished. This is why. And that was it. So I'm like, okay, I just want to see how many kids in my class are responding that the Electoral College should be abolished. Out of the 20 that have responded so far, 17 said yes, the Electoral College should be abolished, and 3 said no. That's it. The Electoral College was discussed briefly in our reading, not really in a biased manner, just kind of explained what the Electoral College was and what its purpose served. So that is that's frightening, because like I've said before, when you're in school, you are spoon-fed your opinions. They operate similarly to mainstream media. They tell you how they feel, they tell you how their friends feel, and then they tell you how you should feel. It's not a matter of facts and evidence and history. It's a matter of, this is how I feel about it, this is how you should feel about it. So my response is going to be one that I imagine will have several comments on it, because my argument in keeping the Electoral College is it's constitutional, period. When I go back to things like this, when we're talking about law and we're talking about changing things, first thing I look at is the Constitution. It talks about the Constitution, and it talks about the Electoral College in the Constitution. Therefore, keep it. It's constitutional. I mean, if it was talking about murdering people, stuff that I just could not agree with, that would be a different story. But our founders put it in the Constitution, so simple enough for me. But that has absolutely nothing to do with what I read in my text or what I watched in this video. It has more to do with the fact that I'm older. I've done my own research. When I'm faced with a question like this, I don't just rely on the video that my professor gives me, because I recognize that it is extremely biased and left-leaning. These young kids, they don't stand a chance. They're being thrown to the sharks. Unless their parents are in their ear telling them what's true, they're not going to decipher between the two, because right now they're just trying to learn so they can get through it. They're not going to go back up what they've heard and make sure that, you know, everything they were taught is right. You know how I know? Because when I was 18, I wouldn't have done it either. That's just my 2 cents, you guys. Please take a second to share this video. I think it's important information. I don't come live and talk to you guys unless I think it's important information. So please share this out, and I'll talk to you guys next time. See you later.